Today we are discussing the Libra Full Moon happening April 6th, 2023. And I am Fox. I am your astrologer, your cosmic love expert, and I am here today to talk about this upcoming full moon, April 6, 2023. So let's get into it. So April, we are having our first full moon of the month, and it's in Libra. And this full moon is really all about, purging what we do not need to bring into balance. Everything's about balance. So while the sun is in Aries and it's brought all this action, excitement for new projects, this ability to just rush forward, sometimes without thinking. This full moon that is upon us is really about balancing our life and taking the things that we might be overextending ourselves and kind of pausing, or at least maybe reflecting, is this truly what I need and desire? Because a lot of times with the Aries energy and that Aries sun coming in and being so prominent, what happens is we will overcommit. And now is the time to basically weigh the scales and decide, does this really serve my highest good? Am I just trying to people please? Is this even for me at all? This is that opportunity. And when we have a full moon, especially when it's in Libra, this beautiful Venusian energy that's ruled by Venus, which is, yes, it's about love, but it's also about manifesting our highest and greatest desires into the physical form. And so when it's in this full moon, in order for your cup to receive the desired outcome, the desired manifestation, you need to make sure your cup is empty, or at least have some room in that cup so that your manifestation come in. And so you've got to figure out, what do I have to clear out of my life to bring myself into balance and into harmony? And it doesn't have to be a big thing, but it can be a small thing as well. So just think about that, because it's important. A lot of times we have to learn how to find that balance within ourselves. Now, the second thing I would like to talk about, being that it is a full moon, is this is a beautiful opportunity to really get into our heart space and project ourselves, and to feel the beauty of the sun in Aries and this moon in Libra. Right now they are opposites of each other, but together they create the whole. Together Aries and Libra bring that fullness into our lives. So how can we celebrate this moon? With ceremony, with meditations, with affirmations. I like to leave it up to the personal choice. For me, what I like to do a cleansing bath. I want to prepare myself. I want to light a candle that basically lets me burn away any of my fears or doubts. A lot of times, especially if you're embarking on a new project, there's going to be a lot of criticism and doubts in your mind. So to just kind of remove that toxic negative energy that might be your own inner voice kind of critiquing yourself and not really giving yourself an accurate critique 9 times out of 10. Just to remove that. So having a really nice salt bath, lighting a candle and burning away any of the fears and the doubts or the misgivings. And then the third thing that I like to do for my full moon ceremony is to really intone. So there's an intonation that I like to do that really brings me the clarity. You can pick whatever intonation that you choose or want. I am going to leave you with an affirmation though for today. So Libra in the full moon says, I am balance and I am clarity. So that's something you can meditate on. And that's something you can think about as you take in this beautiful divine light from La Luna, the moon, filling in from the top of your head all the way through every chakra, down to your feet as you plug your feet into the earth and you stretch your arms out towards the sky, feeling that energy, feeling that fullness of the moon, fullness of who you are, and letting go of what is no longer serving, what is no longer needed. I will this will be my first time doing this, be offering a video for each of the signs and how it's going to affect you personally. And this will be for your rising or the moon sign as well. So I'm really excited. So I'm going to go ahead And just let you know that in probably the next day or the same day, I'm going to post all the forecasts for all 12 of the zodiacs for this upcoming beautiful full moon in Libra. Aries rising. This is for y'all, all y'all Aries rising and rise. This is also for you Aries moons. So yes, so if you're Aries rising this month, this full moon, what does it mean for you? Well, this full moon is illuminating your 7th house of partnerships, love and romance, and business partnerships as well. So this is a really, really, really beautiful time for y'all guys, because y'all are rocking and rolling, and that light and that energy of that full moon in Libra is helping you really come into balance. And I'll explain to you. So there's 3 things that are really important for you to think about. Number 1, this is about seeking balance and compromise. So if for whatever reason y'all haven't necessarily been having the greatest time in your partnerships, this is a really good time to find the harmony, to kind of set your egos down. I know that's a hard thing. Set your egos down and really embrace balance and harmony, constructive criticism, and really kind of come into this very peaceful feeling, a peaceful vibe that this full moon is really bringing into your lives in the area of relationships and in the area of business partnerships. This is your 7th house that's being illuminated. This is also a great time for communication, working on your communication. Now, Aries, you're not always known for having like the greatest communication, but this full moon in Libra is really kind of bringing you into harmony, taking you to a softer place. And I would take advantage of this time as a great time to either talk to someone that you maybe haven't had the greatest communication with, whether it's a partner, like a romantic partner, or someone that you're thinking about collaborating with on a business or partnership. The second thing, this is a great time for conflict resolution, which for Aries, baby boys and baby girls, you sometimes need this more than anybody else. So utilize this full moon, beautiful Libra energy for conflict resolution in the area of your 7th house, which has to do with love, romance, marriage, partnerships. This is a good time to kind of like stop the argument, take a pause, and really come to a place where y'all can be happy. You know, that's the beautiful thing about the Libra energy, is it sees both sides. And sometimes Aries rising, lovable, beautiful people that you are, you don't always see both sides. So this is a good time for that. This is a beautiful time to really harness that energy for your partnerships, for your love, for your business partners, all those things. I would love to hear in the comments below any questions or concerns you might have for this upcoming full moon, my Aries rising beautiful people. Personal forecast for this upcoming Libra full moon, and this is specifically for Taurus rising and Taurus moon. So this full moon is illuminating and lighting up your 6th house, and the 6th house is about health, work, and daily routines. And so what this means for you, my beautiful Taurus rising souls who are determined and, they will put the pedal to the metal. They will, constantly be working and making that effort day in and day out. And that's why they're able to truly be the manifestors of the zodiac. That's why y'all are the manifestors of the zodiac, is because it's all about consistency. But what this beautiful full moon in Libra is asking me to do is to balance between work and personal life, work and play. So this full moon is really about self-care. And this is an important thing. I don't think it's going to be too hard for me to ask all my Taurus rising people to go get a mani-pedi, to go relax somewhere, to go take a nap, to get a massage. I think that will not be too hard to get them to get y'all guys to do this. But wellness, if you can start, if there's any, if you've been overeating or maybe not taking care of yourself, or maybe working too hard on a project, now is the time with this full moon energy to balance that, y'all guys. It's gonna happen. Everything in its own time. You cannot force the rose to open up. It will open up slowly. And yes, your effort is required, and yes, your effort is honored and respected, but practicing and looking at that sixth house at the Libra full moon, bringing her balance, bringing her beautiful Venusian energy, which you Tauruses know all about, to really harmonize that energy. Because when Taurus rising is in harmony with itself, in its harmony with its environment, it can create massive impact. So you want to keep running on that little treadmill, on the hamster wheel, and not making giant impact? Or do you want to just take that rest that you need, take that little bit of self-care that you need, so that the next action that you take is like 10 actions, like 10xing. So this is my prediction for you. This is my advice for you, my beautiful Taurus rising souls, and also Taurus moon, is to utilize this full moon energy to practice some self-care, to really balance that work life and your personal life, and to be in fullness with your true divinity, with your full self. And so yeah, it's gonna be a really great full moon for y'all guys. So just take a moment to breathe, and it should be a really great month coming up for you guys. So my beautiful badass Gemini rising, Gemini moon, beautiful folks. And y'all are so lucky. I think y'all are the luckiest ones this Libra full moon, because, oh my God, this beautiful Libra full moon with her gorgeous Venusian energy is shining and illuminating your fifth house. So that's very, very special, and I'll tell you some reasons. So the fifth house is the house of your creativity. It's the house of self-expression. This is the house where we also have a romantic, flirty time. So I have a few predictions here for my Gemini risings. One, you're probably gonna get hit on quite a lot today, and probably for the 2 or 3 days after the full moon, you're gonna be feeling this really flirtatious energy all around you. But more than that, what's even more spectacular than just being everybody has got your eye, is that you are actually going to be in a creative portal. This full moon in Libra, Gemini risings, is a creative portal, active creative portal that the Libra full moon is creating specifically for you. So you know who you are. Utilize this beautiful energy to create and to launch and to bring your vision into fruition. Also, it's very, very, very important that you connect with other people of like minds. So if you have a friend or an acquaintance or somebody who's been trying to reach out to you or to make that time, excuse me, I had a little bit of a frog in my throat. But if you have somebody who's been trying to reach out to you to talk about that project, that creative passion that you have, and you've just been kind of, some other time I'll do it, and then you haven't been doing it, Gemini rising, you know who you are. This is the time. Don't let this portal pass you by, because that Venusian creative manifestation energy of this Libra full moon is in your fifth house of creativity, and it is a active gateway for you guys. Anyway, Cancer rising as well as Cancer moon. So the predictions for April 6, 2023, this is the Libra full moon and how it's going to affect you guys. So I also am a fellow Cancer rising, and so this is going to be affecting our fourth house, which is our house of home, family, and emotional well-being. And so this is really going to bring all of that beautiful Libra energy, and it's really going to bring that into our fourth house, where we're going to have balance, clarity, and we're going to feel really good, you guys. We're going to feel like everyone's going to be getting along at the house. It's just going to bring this really beautiful blanket of love in the home life. And I'm sorry, but like Cancer moon, Cancer rising, that's what we love, man. That's the good right there. So 3 things I want to talk about though. So number 1, beautify your living space. This is going to be a great time to redecorate or just take out some things that are not really in feng shui with your home. We want to bring in that beautiful Venusian energy that this Libra full moon is going to bring to us. Number 2 is that you're going to feel a lot of deep connections, and just feel into this. And this is totally okay. This is all right, because that's what Cancer rising and Cancer moon people do. We are deeply connected. And so just allow those connections to blossom. And it's going to be really harmonious. So a lot of arguments are going to kind of stop, a lot of pettiness. It's just going to be very calm and chill, which I don't know about you, but like I love that in my life, in my home. Like just more, please, universe, more. And the last thing that I want to talk about that this Libra full moon is going to be for us Cancer rising folk is beautiful heart conversations with our family members, with our friends. So this is a beautiful opportunity. If you feel called, if your spirit is saying, yes, this is a yes, go and have that really important conversation. Speak from the heart center. Like, that's just something I think that Cancer rising and Cancer moon folk, we don't have a problem doing, is coming from a place of love and coming from a place of being the nurturers that we are. So there's going to be a lot of really heart-to-heart conversations happening around on and after the full moon. And there's going to be a lot of harmonious things, a lot of just kind of being with family and beautifying the home. So you guys, like, we can't ask for more. I guess Libra full moon really brings a good quality to our life. So about the predictions for the upcoming full moon. So April 6, 2023. This is for my Leo rising folk. So this full moon in Libra is actually illuminating and highlighting the area of your third house. So if you don't know what that is communication, learning, and social connection. So social media, all those things, how we like to communicate nowadays. So this is a beautiful, actually you're gonna feel, for my Leo rising folk, you're gonna feel very sociable. You're gonna want to get out. You're like, man, it's the full moon. I want to go out and have some fun. And you're gonna feel very talkative. I'm not that y'all are shy to begin with, but you're gonna feel like yes. And you're gonna make some amazing connections. This is a great time to do that. Also, if you haven't already, my beautiful Leo risings, this is a great time. If you've been thinking about starting writing that book or writing that blog or even writing the podcast or the YouTube or the TikTok series, this is your time. You might feel really inspired after and before and even during the full moon to kind of utilize that energy that's being highlighted in that third house to vocalize what you're trying to share, to help elevate the planet, to help bring your sunshine to the forefront, because we all love your sunshine, Leo rising, and really help bring your vision into alignment. So if you've been feeling the calling, this is your sign, as they say, to start now. The last, but certainly not the least, is that you might also want to be learning, like there might be this class that you've been wanting to take, or this course that you've been wanting to take, and you've been on the fence about it, I'm telling you, Leo rising, Leo moons, that this is a really good time. You're going to really absorb the information, and it's going to be the seeds that you want to plant for the upcoming month of April all the way into May. So whatever is calling to you, like it's really, I want you to listen to your heart. You are all heart, my Leo rising folk, and just kind of use your intuition. Is this my time to write those things I need to write, post that blog? Or is it that time to kind of incorporate, get some more knowledge and really learn that skill set that you need to kind of take yourself to the next level? So that's a summary of basically what this beautiful Venusian Libra full moon is going to bring to your life. Out this beautiful Libra full moon for my Virgo risings and my Virgo moons as well. So first of all, this full moon is illuminating and lighting up your second house, which is beautiful. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I know it's been on your minds anyway, Virgo risings. Tax season is here and you're like, I gotta do these things. But let's talk about the second house. So the second house has to do with finances, has to do with self-worth, and it also has to do with our values, what we value. And I really feel like Virgo rising and of course Virgo moon have probably some of the highest ethics on the planet, and their values are so pure-hearted and good and beautiful. I love it. Woo-hoo. So we're having that Libra energy come into your second house to balance that shit out, because sometimes we need it, But so what's the themes? What do we need to do for this energy to be fully effective this beautiful full moon? And that is, one, we need to create a financial budget. I know that will help ease your mind. I know it'll show you all the abundance that's already there. Sometimes we get the Libra rising folk can get a little worrisome, especially with tax season right around the corner. And also, make sure you are investing in things that are aligning with your values, not these values right here, your heart's values. And I know this isn't quite known about you, beautiful people, but you actually have a very generous heart because you are of service. First and foremost, you love to be of the highest service to all of mankind. Last but not least, focus on a financial strategy. This is really, really important to use this full moon energy before, after, and during to really focus on creating the life that you want. Libra can do it. She's Venusian, baby. Venusian is all about the Venus. Venus is all about the money. So if you're trying to create a life of abundance, a life where you feel safe, secure in all those areas, then use this full moon energy to cut away the fat. Anything that is not serving you, get rid of it, whatever it is, and then you will see all the abundance that's already there. Your garden is full, trust me. So don't worry, my beautiful Virgo rising people. It's all good, it's all great, it's gonna be wonderful, trust me. So about Libra rising, what? And this, and also Libra moons, upcoming predictions for this Libra full moon. This is all about you. This is really about you, baby girl, baby boy. This is really about, this is illuminating your first house. So this is in the house of identity. You are the theme. You are shining all your light to all the other zodiacs because they are feeling all that beautiful balance that you provide, that Venusian sexiness that you provide and flirtation you provide. And this is really about you, babe. This is about your identity. This is about, your self-image. And really, really just taking a little bit of time to love that Libra right here looking at the mirror. I know that you're so amazing at really bringing balance to the room, but this full moon, you're going to feel so confident, so strong, and you need to, my baby, my little babies, my baby Libras, you need to take this self-confidence that this full moon is getting you to really create and ask your heart, what is it I truly desire? What is it that my person, my beautiful person wants? What do I want? What's the life I want to create? What are the dreams I want to manifest? What is the things that I desire in my heart? Putting yourself first. I know that, you Libra rising beautiful stars that you are, y'all are people, you're a little bit of a people pleaser, and you love to kind of share the love, whether it's through flirting or just being your gorgeous selves. But this full moon is about you. Take care of yourself. Take care of and love yourself. Give yourself that love. Give yourself that pat on the back. Baby girl, you made it. Baby boy, you did it. I mean, it's great. You're doing it now. You didn't do it. Yes, you did it in the past, and yes, you will do it in the future, but you're doing it now. Right now. So I really will hope you take this opportunity, seeing as it's full of Libra, beautiful Venusian energy, to push your heart's desire out for the forefront for everyone to see. And it's okay, because you can shine your light too, and we can acknowledge you and love you for all the beauty that you are. So yes, write it down. What is it that I actually want? What do I really desire and need for me? And it's okay. It's okay. So predictions for this upcoming full moon in Libra. So this is a very powerful full moon for my Scorpio rising and Scorpio moons. This is going to be illuminating the area of the 12th house. And I know that Scorpion energy can take it to a dark place. So be mindful not to fall into the negative forecasting or fall into any kind of depression, but instead use the words that are coming out of my mouth to bring yourself into more of the positive aspects of that 12th house subconscious and pull from it that deep spiritual knowing that you beautiful Scorpion risings possess, that intuition. Sometimes it can be laser focused though on the things that are wrong with everybody. I get it. But instead, let's focus on the things that are a little bit more positive, that are a little bit more that are more good. So this is about this 12th house is about spirituality, dreams, intuition, and your inner growth. And I don't want my fellow Scorpion risings to go and nitpick on the things that you may not have in perfection, but I really want you to see, how have I grown? This is your opportunity on this beautiful full moon, my Scorpion rising folk, to connect with Source, to really have that door and that portal open for you to receive those transmissions. It's not always there, but the Libra energy is brought it to you. It's shining. It's using that beautiful, a balance of both the light and the dark. It's using that beautiful energy to shine on your 12th house. So this is an amazing time to pay attention to your dreams, to journal, to be in meditation, to be in the quiet. Just hold that quiet. And I know that's not hard for you Scorpion risings to do. You can do it for sure. But remember to rest. Remember to relax. Maybe we shouldn't go out, Scorpion rising, out into the world, but instead use this opportunity as a spiritual vortex to connect to Source as the light is shining in your 12th house. That's a beautiful, beautiful place. I'm just saying. I am here to talk to you to all my Sag rising beautiful souls and Sag moons. This beautiful energy is this light is actually illuminating this Libra beautiful Venusian energy is illuminating your 11th house. Can I get a what? Yep. Now this has, if you don't know what the 11th house is, you're like, why is I don't know? I hope you do. But the 11th house has to do with friendships, wishes, aspirations, and community. This is the bigger picture, the world at large, all those people, the social medias of the world. So what does this mean for you, my beautiful Sagittarius rising folk who just have all the adventure in the world and the aspirations? Well, y'all are really good at making friends anyway. So this is a really, really great time for you to do just that. Network. I will repeat it. You are going to want to use this full moon energy before, after, and during to network, all that stuff, and make your circle bigger. You're trying to get a bigger circle because the thing is, this is something, and this is really, and I'm going to tell you Sag rising folk, because I know you folk. I know who you are. It takes a team to make the dream work. So you've had these visions, these aspirations, and you've been kind of like the lone wolf, solo, rising by yourself. Now you can ask for help, and you're gonna get quality people, inspiring, improving, and integrity that are gonna help you push and pull your dreams forward, because this is the time, and this is what this full moon in Libra offers you. And there's nothing greater, because remember, Libra is Venusian, baby. It's ruled by Venus. Venus is having to do about making what we value from the spirit world into the tangible, physical manifestation of the real world. So what the universe is saying, and what Libra full moon is saying to you, baby girl, is that you need to, in order to bring your vision clarity, in order for you to birth that vision so that it has a larger platform and a stage to present itself, you need a team. You need to find the right people around you who are more than willing to make you shine and stand beside you and help guide you and mentor you and all those things. So I know it's hard. It's hard to ask Sag rising. I know y'all, because y'all like to do it yourself. I think that's the motto. The motto of Sag rising and Sag moon folk is but I can just do it myself. It's not that hard. I'm trying not to pick on y'all. My daughter is Sag rising, so I get a full dose of that medicine every day. It's a beautiful medicine. It's a very beautiful medicine. So yes, remember my words. Network, and you can make it happen. So please let me know your full moon experiences, how you use this energy of this Libra moon to enhance your circle, to widen your team, so that you can really, really have all the fun you desire and all the freedom you desire. We are talking today about Capricorn rising and what's going to happen this upcoming April 6th, 2023, which is the Libra Full Moon, and what it means for you before, after, and during this transit that's happening. So this is illuminating your 10th house, which I know all my Capricorns are like, oh yeah, me please, more. And this is the house of career, reputation, and public image. And so Libra is bringing her beautiful, balancing, healing light and shining it down on your favorite house, the 10th house. So you're gonna feel really ambitious. You're gonna feel like I can do anything during this Libra full moon because it is really highlighting everything about you that we love. And you're gonna feel more driven. You're gonna feel like you can do anything. And I would really, utilize this energy to put forth that image, that public image that you're trying to do, whether it's through a video, through a book, through some form of medium, so that you can share, this is who I am, I'm here to stay. I think intuitively you'll already know. And so this is a really good time if you've been a little scattered. Not that I think Capricorn rising, I don't think y'all are typically scattered, but to really set professional goals and create a list. And what I mean by that is, okay, say you have this goal that by this time, I will do these things, or I will have this much revenue by this time. So set really beautiful intentions this full moon and really set your professional goals, because you'll have that Libra full moon energy that brings the balance. And sometimes, seeing as that your Saturn rules you, having the Venusian, the feminine, kind of bring her luxurious talons into your life, it really helps you have more clarity, as well as a more artistic vision, a more creative vision of who you truly are and all your glorious. Thank you so much, guys. I love you. You have no idea. Thank you so much. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I am here located in beautiful Costa Rica, and I'm sending you mass love wherever you are in the world. I'm wishing you nothing but the best love. Mwah.